the best science fair project in history by Dipendra.
And Zartosh, now you may be asking, what makes this project so good?
Well, we created a machine that turns body heat into electricity.
You might be wondering how we accomplished this. It's quite simple. We used thermocouples.
A thermocouple is a thermoelectric device for measuring temperature, consisting of two wires of different metals connecting at 2 points. A voltage being developed between the two junctions in proportion to the temperature.
One thermocouple will not be enough, as it only gives off 0.18 millivolts and won't be read by the multimeter.
So, we need to make a
Pile.
A thermopile is a set of thermocouples arranged for measuring small quantities of radiant heat.
So we made 20 thermocouples to attach to our shirt in a thermopile arrangement.
Before we tell you any of the results, you need to know how a thermocouple works. A thermocouple is an electric device consisting of two dissimilar electric conductors forming an electrical junction. A thermocouple produces a temperature-dependent voltage as a result of the thermoelectric effect.
The effect occurs when the temperature gradient within a ferrous compound. The electrons within it are forced from the hot area to the cold area due to the vibrations of the hot molecules.
Because the electrons are not moving, this creates an electric current, aka electricity.
But this won't work without heat, so how do humans create heat, Zartosh?
One way the body creates heat is vasoconstriction. Vasoconstriction is when the blood vessels under your skin narrow to reduce the amount of blood that gets to your skin. When this happens, it retains more heat.
Another way our body produces heat is thermogenesis, which is when your muscles, organs, and brain produce heat in many ways, such as shivering.
The last way humans make heat is by your thyroid glands releasing hormones to increase your metabolism. This increases the amount of energy your body creates, resulting in more heat. This process is called hormonal thermogenesis.
Now we can explain our results.
We hypothesized that a heavy female of tall stature would generate the most electricity.
These were our results.
First there's height, then weight, then voltage. First thing you'll notice is that the shortest and lightest one generated the most heat.
Well, that's because subject R is our feline test
Subject.
Considering that she's a little bit overweight, this shouldn't be a surprise.
But this test is for humans, so back to the human test subjects.
Out of our human subjects, the one that generated the most heat is subject E, the tall female human.
This proves our hypothesis correct.
The reason we believed that it was going to be female was that females are proven to generate more body heat than males. The source to this information will be available in our citations. This project was very fun.
This contraption is also very useful since it can be used in many cases.
Like as a way to charge a power bank.
Also, it can be used in space too.
Are you talking about outer space?
Yes, and it can be used in outer space because there aren't many ways to produce electricity in space. So with better thermocouples, we will be able to charge a tiny robot or maybe even power a spaceship with enough people.
But that will be in the far, far, far future.
Well, now that this device is made, do you think it will revolutionize renewable energy?
Unless you plan on making Matrix-level human power plants, then probably not.
Maybe it would if we put on cats.
In which parallel universe do you think someone would attach the monstrosity we made to their cat?
Well, that's our project.
And I found it very interesting and fun.
We'll see you again if we win.
If not, goodbye and have a good day.